Authors Class.
My name is Jessica Pfeufer. I am a chef and author. I wrote this cookbook as a tribute to friends and family, and I am a nutrition and life coach. I live up in Napa, California. Since I've been a chef, I've been cooking most of my life, and I made this decision years ago that I wanted to write a cookbook for friends and family, to share recipes with people in my life. And so when COVID hit, I decided this was no better time than the present to write a book. Yes, this is my very first book. Not my last, but my first. A very good friend of mine, Rosario Patti, he's a Sicilian chef, and I used to be in the kitchen with him when I first started to really start cooking, and he used to say to me all the time, pay attention, I'm not going to be here forever. And sadly, he left this world, and there were recipes he took with him that I didn't pay attention to. So now my inspiration is to get out there and share with other people recipes and fun in the kitchen, you know, so they can cook. Let's start cooking some healthy foods. So this book is called I Learned It From My Friends. Again, it's the first one in a series. I am a nutrition coach as well as a chef, and so with this, my hopes was really just to share my recipes that I've learned over the years with friends and family with others. But my next group of books, I'm hoping, will be The Healthy Rebel is the name of it, and I'm hoping for The Healthy Rebel, Cooking for Heart Health, Cooking for Diabetes. I'm hoping to do a cocktail book, you know, fun stuff. You should read this book because it's a fun read. There's stories, there's information, a lot of the recipes. I tried to put in what nutritional values are of the ingredients that go into each meal, where I learned them from. I mean, you know, it's a story. It's a fun story. I believe that if you read this book, of course it would make a difference, right? You're learning about fun, easy recipes. There's a recipe in there, pasta carbonara. It's probably not the best health-wise for you, but I make it a fun recipe. I add fresh ingredients so that people can take away from that and go, pasta carbonara is not what's bad for me. You know, if I'm eating that once in a while, I've got peas in there and those are good for me, you know, and there's eggs in there which have the protein. So it educates people. And they'll want to come back to the recipes. Oh yeah, absolutely. There are definitely challenging times. Putting the book together, making sure that the recipes go in a great order, taking pictures. I'll tell you, making a cookbook is no easy task because you have to cook every recipe. And I'm a chef, so I don't cook with measurements. I just cook. And so to teach people how to cook with measurements is a task in itself. Yeah, I always say I'm not a baker. I'm a burner. I burn stuff when I bake, and then baking entails specific measurements, where cooking you can kind of get away with, you know, an extra clove of garlic or half a teaspoon versus a teaspoon of something. I haven't experienced anything negative in this journey. Most people that are in my life that I share food with people. So they're always encouraging me to cook more. My advice to you would be not to ever give up. People want the entertainment. They love books. Dependent on what you're writing. I mean, a cookbook is a lot different. People want that information and that knowledge, and they like to have paper in their hands. It felt really good when my book was finally published. You know, when I got my first copy, it was mine in my hands. It's the most amazing feeling. So don't ever give up on it. keep buying books, keep cooking. My advice to readers is to keep cooking, is to have fun with it, is to share it with friends and family. And even if they're not writing a book, if the readers aren't writing a book, keep reading those books. Keep doing those things. All right, you guys, so you can find my book at thehealthyrebel.com. It's also available on Amazon, it's at Barnes & Noble, again, or at thehealthyrebel.com.